Hello everyone, welcome back to another interesting episode of Digital Marketing T2 series. Now in this video you're gonna learn how to insert that gradient color effect into any text in Canva. And of course I'm not talking about those big letter frames, I'm talking about a gradient effect into any text using any font in Canva. Now before I jump in to show you the hack, one thing you need to know is you will need the background remover tool. So you need to have a Canva Pro account in order to achieve what I'm going to show you in this tutorial. And if you do not have a Canva Pro account, I will leave a link in the description below which will give you a 45 days of free trial for Canva Pro. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. So as you can see now, I'm on the home page of Canva. And now let's say I'm going to create maybe a Facebook post, but instead of using the default resolution, I want something larger so that the final output of my gradient text will also be higher, right? So what I will do is I will just click on this custom size button and I'm gonna go with maybe 2160 into 2160 pixel, which is kind of a choice that will give me a higher resolution of my gradient text, right? So now let's just click on create new design. Fine. So now the very first step you need to do, you need to create the text itself. So you need to create a text box, a very normal text box. So what I will do is I will just click on text and I will just click on add a text box, right? Or else you can also enter the T button on your keyboard and you will get to see a text box will be added right in your design, right? So anyway, now I can customize this text box in whatever ways that I want. So the very first thing I will do is I will change the text to maybe Canva secret hack. Awesome. And I will make this text bold and I will change the font as well. Fine. And I will make it larger as well. Fine. So now that we have our text ready, so we are done with the step number 1. Now the step number 2 is to create a gradient or maybe to find a gradient that you like. So now either you can go with a custom gradient which will give you the option to customize the colors of the gradient, and to find this kind of custom gradients what you need to do is you need to head over to this particular elements tab and just search for gradients, right? Now instead of photos you will search in graphic tab, right? So as you can see you have a couple of gradients over here which you can actually customize, and the first one, as you can see, this is not something that we want, and the next one you can see a gradient that fades to transparency, right? So you don't want to use this kind of gradients. And the next one is square gradient. So this is something which is a good fit for me. So if I just click on this particular gradient, so as you can see it has two different colors that I can customize, right? So anyway, let's say I will go with the default one just to quickly show you the demo, right? So what I will do is I will just stretch it from the corner and I will just make it full screen. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and I will make the text a bit larger as well. Fine. Now what I will do is I will change the text color. I will change it to white. Okay. Fine. Alright, so now the next step, once you have your text ready and once you decide upon the gradient effect, the next step is to add some transparency to this particular text box. Okay, so what I will do is I will just select the particular text box and I will just click on this transparency button and I will make it 45. Yeah, that's fine. So as you can see my text is now a little bit transparent to the background, right? So now the next step is to download this particular design, right? So all I have to do is to click on this share button and I will just click on download. And here of course you can upgrade the the resolution of this particular graphic, to its maximum resolution if you want, but I think 2160 into 2160 is a perfectly fine choice, which is already quite a high resolution. Now don't take this particular option, transparent background, because you want the background right now. Okay, so I will just click on download to get it downloaded. Okay, fine. So as you can see, I have successfully downloaded the graphic, right? So what I will do is I will just take it and I will just drop it here. Okay, fine. And I will just click on add a new page and I will import the graphic here. And now I can resize the design and I can only keep the text over here. And fine. And I can make this larger as well. Awesome. So now this is where you need Canva Pro, because you need to run the background remover on this particular image. Okay, so let me just select this particular image and I will just click on edit image and I will just click on this background remover. Okay, and I will just remove the background. Awesome. And I will just click on apply. Okay, so as you can see, this seems like pretty fine for me, and this is what we have so far. Now the last step, because there is one last step to improve this gradient, right? So what you need to do is just select that particular image. Let me just resize it a little bit, and I will just select this particular image. I will click on edit image and then I will just visit my adjust section. So here what you need to do is I'm going to reduce the brightness a little bit. Fine. And I'm going to boost the contrast. Okay, I will add some saturation. Fine. And maybe a little bit of vibrance as well. Awesome. So now you can just copy it and paste it into any design that you want, right? So this is how you achieve that gradient text in Canva. Now, if you have any sort of question, just feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next one.